Guest Honorable S. Panchabagesh, former district judge and former state commissioner for persons with disabilities, respected principal Dr. Rani George, respected manager Pay Monsignor Robert Spicy, Mr. Harry Govind, student, Karishma, dear teaching and non-teaching staff and students. It's a great pleasure to inaugurate the National Law Day celebrations at this prestigious institution, Silver Jubilee Law College, Kattakada, Thiruvananthapuram. I do appreciate the manager of the college, the principal, staff and students for your sincere efforts to celebrate the National Law Day celebrations in a meaningful way at the present changing scenario of rules in our country as well as in the world. As we know, the National Law Day is also known as Constitution Day, is celebrated on November 26 every year to commemorate the adoption of the Constitution of India. The Constituent Assembly adopted the Constitution on November 26, 1949, which came into effect on January 26, 1950. This day is celebrated to honor the 207 members of the Constituent Assembly who contributed to the framing of Indian Constitution. It is a day to recognize the importance of the Constitution and the role of law in our country. In present years, the President of India has inaugurated National Law Day conferences, emphasizing the importance of access to justice, affordability of legal services, and the role of technology in improving the justice delivery system. On this day, we are reminded of the principles of justice, liberty, equality, and fraternity enshrined in the preamble to the Constitution. It is a day to reflect on our responsibilities as citizens to uphold these values and promote the rule of law in our society. According to the President, Supreme Court Bar Association, the main objectives of celebrating Law Day is to recognize the important principles which formed the basis of the Constitution. These principles include the rule of law, independence of the judiciary, and the independence of legal profession. The Supreme Court supports the goals of the constitutions. This court is the defender of the Constitution and the principles laid down human rights and peace. It has always responded to the changes within the society. It has intervened to protect democracy, human rights, and honor the rule of law. The Supreme Court has protected the values of secularism and respect the sentiments of all castes and creeds. The court is an independent judiciary under the scheme of the Constitution, and it has played a good role in acting as vigilant officer through various legislatures and executive directives. The most important anti-contribution of the Supreme Court has been to uphold the Constitution by streamlining the role of the three organs of the state. Hence, the Indian judiciary has been a strong pillar of constitutional democracy. In India, law enforcement is run by various law enforcement agencies. The Constitution of India has given the responsibility to the state and territories. Many agencies are part of the Indian Ministry of Home Affairs and support the states and territories in their duties at the federal level. With great honor and profound gratitude, I inaugurate the National Law Day celebrations in this newborn, wonderful ESJLC Silver Jubilee Law College. Let us be energetic to engage with the service of truth for justice, liberty, equality, and fraternity. These four pillars of our Constitution are our way of life. Thank you.